About set for baseball now on the show as we welcome you to Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. The Red Sox are riding an 8-game win streak. They'll try to run it to 9 next. Masahiro Tanaka, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run, we may see some bunting, and we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
And that's through for a hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox after the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, and they're runners at the corners now. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled away. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4. Here's Hanley Ramirez. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. From the stretch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Gardner going back to the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And the Red Sox are off to a 1-0 lead. Throw won't get him.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
Stepping in now, Eduardo Nunez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He'll enter play right at .333, 25 homers, and 87 runs batted in. From the belt, the pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Pedroia at third, Belt on second, Ramirez at first with no outs. 0-2 once more. And this will be chopped foul here at home plate. Just gets a piece of it. Still 0-2. A pause and the 0-2. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball one.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Next up for the Red Sox, Chris Young. And the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is off the corner and low, ball one. Bases are loaded here, one man out. Count even now at 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting the guy in from third.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with two away now. Here's Michael Saunders now, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
0-1, here it comes. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Headley is there for it. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the one. Chris Sale gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low 3s, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring in the dangerous switch hitter Chase Headley. And here's a fastball called for strike one. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And that's the second out.
Batting third, designated
Here's Cargo Carlos Gonzalez, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Sale's ready, 1-0 on its way. And that one just missed outside.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
3-0 to him now. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Here's Brock Holt now. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's got 5 base hits in 22 tries. They'll start the second with a curveball that's taken here for ball 1. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Holt brings in a batting average resting just under 320, and they'll look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
The 1-1. He's in there for strike number 2. The 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Striding in for Boston, Sandy Leon. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. A ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. But that one rolls foul. From the belt, the pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
The 2-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped high in the air. Gregorius waits on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Here comes the first pitch. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Here's Chris Carter now. First shot for him here. 2 hits and 5 trips a night ago. Grounded down the third baseline. But a foul ball here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Short, hit hard. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And when you focus on the numbers, this starting pitcher leads the American League in strikeouts. When I had a big punch-out guy on the mound, I always tell myself I have to stay in. I have to stay engaged mentally in this one. I have to watch what the catcher's putting down. I have to go through my pre-pitch routine and stay on my toes, because at any moment, that big ball could be coming your way.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
I know the umpire balled that one right there. but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you've got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
The count now at 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. Here's Starlin Castro, lifetime against Chris Sale. Comes in with 6 hits in 25 tries. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Castro, a 27-year-old. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. Count now a ball and a strike. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Didi Gregorius would be next. Into the corner and slicing foul. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. So the Yanks go 1-2. Stunning Central Park here on a beautiful day in the Big Apple. Welcome back to baseball from Yankee Stadium.
First baseman,
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Now here's the pitch. Back up the middle. Gregorius is there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
up next for the Red Sox. Designated
Ready for
hitter,
another chance? Hanley Ramirez. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. The windup and the 0-1. Hot shot on the ground is short. And into left field for a 1-out hit. So he finds the hole into left to pick up his second base hit of the afternoon. And you can see on the graphic there, he currently leads the Red Sox in that department. Digging in to try it again, Eduardo Nunez, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. Is there, and he's out trying to take second. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In there, 1-2 now. Line towards center field. Gardner is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Here's Didi Gregorius, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down.
It's down for extra bases, and the Yankees have their first hit of the game. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
Next for New York, Matt Holliday. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. And this one gets away. And over to third now with the runner. And no offer by Holliday, and he's aboard. It's ball 4. Digging in now for the Yankees, Austin Romine. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's only 1 for 10.
From a hitter's perspective, you knocked a donut off your bat knowing two things. This pitcher is out on the mound looking for a strikeout or a double play, so you better set your sights at least belt high.
Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Here's Brett Gardner now, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Swing and a liner. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. And to score from third is the tying run. It's 1-1.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Here's the 0-1. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Hit the other way out toward right field. Pedroia moving to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Carlos Gonzalez, who was a strikeout victim in his first try. Sale sets, 0-1 on its way. This is on the ground over to first. Belt will take this one himself, and that ends the inning. Yankees forced to settle for 1. 3 innings complete, all tied at 1-1. Here's Chris Young looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Chris Young.
One is a splitter that misses for the first ball. The 1-1. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, strike 2. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And that misses 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Michael Saunders now. He popped out in his first trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Way out in front. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. The 1-2. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Riding in once again, Brock Holt. He drew a walk his first time up. Here's the pitch. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sandy Leon. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
No balls and 1 strike. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he misses with it, 1-1. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. One and 2 to the Red Sox catcher. The 1-2. And oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Hey, great job of holding up right there. Little 2-out lightning might ensue by 1 check swing holding up.
Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. Here's Chris Carter now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Misses for ball 1.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Chris Carter is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. So far this year against Southpaws, Judge carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Bullet back up the middle. Under it is Young, and he takes it for out number 2. Now at the plate, Starlin Castro. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Sales ready. Here's the 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Holt has a play. And that retires the side. 1, 2, 3. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
And that catches the outside edge, 1-1. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. 3-2 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And the payoff pitch. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. Ready with the 1-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this is going to find the wall out near the Yankee bullpen. The runner from first comes all the way around to score.
With that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate this season. Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Pedroia leads off second with nobody out. Hit sharply on the ground. And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out. Now the Red Sox DH, Hanley Ramirez. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. First offering on its way. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
The 0-2 once more. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And Ramirez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails in the count. It's 1-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here. Digging in once again, Eduardo Nunez hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. A swing and a miss at a ball down. And he continues to labor here, coming up on 100 pitches in just the 5th inning.
Boy, D-Row, this is a spot right now. If you're an offense, you start licking your chop. Pitch count starting to get up. Into the 5th inning, they could be sitting on some big knocks right here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And that'll score the runner from third as they'll open up a 3-1 lead.
Hey, there's a clean base hit right there, D-Row, to drive that runner in from third base.
Yeah, he was telling the boys, get it ready right here. I'm going to walk home on this one. That was easy to read through the hole, and he was able to take his time scoring from third.
Into the box now, Chris Young. Strike called. Now the throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Pickoff move to second, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
And that misses. 2-1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Michael Saunders would be next. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Three-two pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Gloved by Castro. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let. Stepping in, Didi Gregorius. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. 0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. And this is fouled at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame form. Ready now, Austin Romine. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Oh, what a stop on the slide. What an outstanding play to end the inning. Anthony Swarzak takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 34.
Ready for another chance? Michael Saunders. No hits to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Carter is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Here's Brock Holt now. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Well hit to right, but foul. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Lifted the other way to left center. Holiday is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Ready for another shot now, Sandy Leon, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Grounded to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll start things out in the sixth for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
A little roller toward the hole, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Here's Chase Headley. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Here's the 0-1. Line toward the alley in left center. And Headley will reach, hits a base hit.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of a wind-up ball game, and now you have to go to the stretch.
It can be a concern sometimes, Deaver, but you try to in between starts to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch, and he's been out of the windup most of the game, so we'll see how he reacts here after this base hit.
1-1 the count now. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Behind 0-2 now. Headley, the runner at first with 2 gone. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, Dero. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 3-2 contest.
Up next for the Yankees.
Here's Starlin Castro as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. No balls and a strike to count. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Hit back up the middle. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Popped him up. Romine shading to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Dustin Pedroia head-to-head against Anthony Swarzak. He's only 1 for 10. Here's a little chopper up the middle. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First offering on its way. Way out in front.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
A ball and a strike now. 1-1. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 1-2 is belted, and take a look at this. Deep to right center field, and it's gone.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. That's wide, 2-0.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
To short. Throw on to Carter gets him to retire the side. Here's Didi Gregorius. First delivery to him on the way.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Now batting, left fielder.
Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Now the 0-1. Tough one to lay off. Called a strike.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank, because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Riding in once again, Austin Romine. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
3-1 the count now. Swinging a soft liner. But this is hauled in by the second baseman. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Brett Gardner. A ball and no strikes. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Holiday leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Chad Qualls is on now out of the bullpen as he'll make his 70th appearance so far this year. Ready once again, Eduardo Nunez singled homer run in his last time up. First pitch on its way. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. Hit to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Here's Chris Young. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a slider. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Back up the middle. Castro has it. On the first, and Young is retired here, 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Saunders. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Here comes the first pitch. Swing hard liner to left center. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch to retire.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Red Sox.
Here's Chase Headley. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. No balls and 1 strike. This one's down to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Digging in now for the Yankees, Carlos Gonzalez. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And this one's in the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Here's Chris Carter now. In career meetings with Fernando Abad. He's hitless in 3 at-bats.
Now pitching for
Ball 1. Ready? Here's the 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes. Smith, a 27-year-old. He was an 8th-round selection back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Outside, 3-0 now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Chopper to short. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's big Aaron Judge. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick. Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Young is there, and he puts this one away. This Chapman enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Digging in once again, Sandy Leon. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Next pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 on its way from Chapman. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Andrew Benintendi. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a line drive. But a foul ball.
A great swing right there. I know the ball's foul, but he absolutely laced that pitch right there. He's just got to stay back a little bit longer.
0-2 the count to Benintendi.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Craig Kimbrell comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 46.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Looking up is Young. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Into the box, Didi Gregorius. He lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And in previous meetings with Craig Kimbrell, he's just 1 for 6. 2-0 now. No outs, nobody on. Ball 3. On deck, the power-hitting Matt Holliday. He'll hit next. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouchback. Melky Cabrera will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Roenis Elias comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Pops up to bunt attempt. Nunez is there to make the catch, and that's a big out, number 1. Here's Brett Gardner now regarding his previous meetings with Roenis Elias. He's 0 for 4. 0-1 the count. Down and away, ball 1. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's full count now, 3-2. And he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a strike.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
And that will fall as he comes through. It's a base hit. And that'll plate the tying run from third as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now.
Boy, Dero, talk about definition of clutch coming up in the 9th and delivering a game-tying RBI base hit.
Yeah, what a huge at-bat right there. As a former offensive player, these are the moments you live for. Runners in scoring position, bottom of the 9th inning, and you're able to come through for the team. Let's see if they can continue on.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Regarding his previous meetings with Roenis Elias, he's gone just 2 for 13. Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. But disaster has already struck here in the bottom of inning number 9 as 2 runs come across, and they'll have to work a little longer to try and pull this one out on the road. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. A 1 pitch on its way. Left side. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th. Digging in and looking for more, Brandon Belt. He went deep last time up.
The last at-bat, Nettie D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Sometimes you just got to laugh at yourself. Hitting's the hardest thing to do in all of sport. You take an ugly swing like that, take a deep breath, step out, smile about it, and get back in that box and try and do damage.
Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 on his way from Chapman. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, so a perfect start to the 10th here. 2 up and 2 down. Here's Hanley Ramirez. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's 0 for 5. Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Boy, this guy comes out of the pen. He loves coming in spots like this. Tight situations. This is exactly the type of game that he loves to come into.
Down and away, ball one. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Here's big Aaron Judge. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Off the plate and low here, ball one. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball two. Now the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Oh, and that nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it'll wind up a foul ball. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Starlin Castro. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. 2-2.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
And he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Young is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and striding in is the left fielder Melky Cabrera. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Swinging a ball line softly down the line in left, but this will be a foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. Now the 1-2 pitch. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Pedroia ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the catch, and Tyler Clifford takes the mound to start the 11th inning. Ready for another shot now. Eduardo Nunez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting.
Here's Chris Young. In past history against Tyler Clifford, he's gone 2 for 6. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes. Clifford is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. Right side, hit hard, and he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. And he needed extra innings to get it, but there's his first hit of the game, and that'll keep the hit streak alive and kicking.
Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball, right? You go extra innings, that lineup turns over, and was able to get him one extra AB.
Yeah, and he'd be lying right now if he said he wasn't thinking about it. The boys hooked him up right there. Pitching staff extended the game a little bit. One more plate appearance, and he extends the hit streak.
There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. The 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. The 1-1 pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Now the 2-1. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? One there. On to Carter. It's a double play. Rajay Davis will stick around as he'll take over in right field. First offering on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chasing after it is Davis. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The windup and the 0-1. Now a bouncing ball hit to Pedroia at second. Reined in time to first, and there are two away. Here's Chase Headley. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And a little self. Here's Brock Holt now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. The 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cabrera's there. He's got it one away. Ready once again, Sandy Leon. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Andrew Valenzuela will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. 0-1 count and the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
A bouncer up the middle. Gregorius to his left. He's there for it. Throw on to Carter. Gets him to Andrew Valenzuela will stay in the ball game, as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Number 17, Andrew.
And that misses ball 1. Two 2-0 now.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. Chris Carter will be next. High in the air out towards shallow right. Davis is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down. Here's Chris Carter now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Count even now at 1-1. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
Another 1-2 delivery. And he'll be rung up here by Clyde Washington. Strike 3 at the knees, and there are 2 away. Ready for another chance, Aaron Judge, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. And he lays off there, 1-0. There's a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So the Yanks. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. In past history against Tyler Clippard, he's gone 3 for 8. He's taken him deep once. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. And here's a splitter that's inside as he's forced to jitterbug out of the way there.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. And there's the first out to begin the 13th. Here's first baseman Brandon Belt. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Talk about certain guys in a lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Shin high fastball that time, ball 3. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gardner is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Hanley Ramirez. He was sacked down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And a neck-high fastball that time. Started that swing a bit too early.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
2 out, nobody on. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have it. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Starlin Castro. And he'll lead things off as they'll try to walk off winners in the bottom half. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. The 1-1. Liner towards second. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. Interesting here. This is where you play a little bit of manager. It's an AL game, Let's see if he employs a little National League style. Maybe ask the guy to bunt and move the runner up right here. I don't think so, though. American League, it's nasty. You're trying to drive something in a gap or over a wall.
Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1. Now the 2-1 is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. The second for one, on to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Here's Melky Cabrera. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Favorable call in there for a strike.
This is one of the big consequences of playing into extra innings. It's really taxing on your bullpen, and sometimes guys like this have to throw a lot more pitches than they're used to.
And it's fouled away. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? Pedroia back to first. It's a double play, and we've got more. Jason Shreve is going to finally make an appearance in this one as he'll take over in the 14th inning. Riding in once again, Eduardo Nunez, and looking to improve on a 1 for 5 effort so far. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Shreve, a Nevada native, he was selected in the 11th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. Digging in once again, Chris Young. He's set, and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now it's 2-0. And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right, and it's now a 1-run ball game.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up at the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Mookie Betts will come on as a pinch hitter.
Number 50, Mookie Betts.
And he fouls this one off. That average for him up in the 360s now. 52 homers and an RBI total that stands at 119. Hit hard down the line. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home runs. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses, are taking advantage.
You could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And that misses 1-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
1-2, here it comes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. 2-2 one more time. Drilled down the line. And no shot there for Headley. It's past him, a fair ball. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
Ken Gushman is going to finally make an appearance in this one as he'll take over in the 14th inning. Judge is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Step out of the box and wash that one off, because that was an ugly swing.
And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Has a look, now the pitch. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done. Mookie Betts will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Matt Barnes is going to finally make an appearance in this one as he'll take over in the 14th inning. Austin Romine is at the plate and he checks his swing for ball 1. Liner towards second, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
Somebody always takes an over. You don't want to be that guy. He was 0 for 5 coming into that plate appearance. This knock had to feel amazing for him. 1 for 6.
Brett Gardner is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. The 1-2 is a ball below the zone.
2-2.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Romine on at first, nobody out. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Here's Chase Headley. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. No balls and a strike to count. Oh, and Headley can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2 now. First and second here with nobody out. He pulls this one into right, and he will reach down to put this one away. Good job of hanging with it there for the first out. In now is the Yankees DH, Carlos Gonzalez. Still looking for his first hit here. He's 0 for 6. Set to deliver the 0-1. On the ground toward the hole, and it's through, a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away. Joe Kelly is going to finally make an appearance in this one as he'll take over in the 14th inning. Here's Chris Carter now as he'll take a look at ball 1. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the field back for it.
Tying and winning runs on base here with 1 big out. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now. This is on the ground over to first. And he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead. Throw on to first, and the Red Sox will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Well, it took about a game and a half to seal this deal, but they took the lead in the top of the 14th and hung on for the road win in the bottom of the 14th. That's a real team builder right there.
6-4 the outcome today. The Boston Red Sox pick up win number 107, best in the division. Roenis Elias earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.